Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the classic Jason and Argonauts. Awesome movie. The movie was released in 1963, it's rated G, it's an hour 44, and it was released on DVD in 1998. It has a 7.4/10 out of IMDb with about 20,000-ish votes, people. It doesn't have any Metacritic stuff. It stars Todd Armstrong, who was in King Rat. Not a lot of noticeable stuff. This was kind of his big thing. And Nancy Kovac, who was in The Silencers. This was her big thing, too. It was directed by Don Chaffee he also handled the Avengers TV series from the 60s. Not the superhero Avengers, it was a spy show. It has 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, about 42 critics, and 79% by audience, about 800-ish audience people. And the critics' consensus on Rotten Tomatoes is that Don Chaffee's Jason the Argonauts is an outlandish, transportive piece of nostalgia whose real stars is a masterful stop-motion animation work of Ray Harryhausen. I hope I pronounced that right. So, a little bit about this movie. Ray Harryhausen is a revolutionary special effects person, like a special effects artist. He perfected stop motion and brought special effects to the limelight in the movies he was on, and he was a genius. I mean, watch this movie. The special effects are the star of the film, but everything else is great. Like acting's pretty awesome. It's a little campy, over the top, but epic, and gets you really invested. I didn't know this watching this, but I read after that a lot of the main actors, like the lead actor and the actress or whatever, I think their voices are actually dubbed, and I didn't notice at all. So they did a great job dubbing. If that was the case, I hope I read that right. But great job on that. Yeah, special effects are the highlight of the film. Acting's fun. It's a fun acting movie. The story, some people think it may be the complete Jason storyline, but it's actually kind of more of a part of the story. Like, I'm not saying like it's incomplete, but the ending of the film, it kind of ends a bit earlier than you think it would. But the more I ended, I'm like, they're not going to show this part of the story. But then I thought about it, I'm like, it didn't need it. It doesn't need that ending. And in all honesty, I looked at reviews and everything, and no one talked about that at all. No one mentioned that as a problem at all. Maybe like one viewer person, maybe, when I read some stuff. But like 90% of people didn't mention the ending as a problem at all. So don't worry about it. The ending's great. It's a great climax, a great resolution. Acting's been the guy who plays Hercules, he's fucking awesome. Unfortunately, he doesn't get a lot of screen time, but it's not necessary because it's not really his story. He's just kind of guest starring, but he's awesome in it. The guy who plays him. But yeah, it's a great story. The acting is fun. It's very atmospheric. It feels like an old school adventure story. The special effects are fantastic. Oh my god, it's so it brings you in. They're so flawless. It's like it's cinematic magic at its finest, and it makes you wish it was. I mean, it says something where old school special effects are look better and stand out more than the CGI splooge fests of nowadays. And granted, CGI isn't I mean, not every movie CGI isn't terrible effect, but it's greatly overused and greatly badly used as well. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this movie. It's an awesome movie. There's not really any flaws. It's campy. It's a bit campy, hence, title of our channel. It's a bit campy, but it's very, 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 very fun, well made, and over the course of the film, you do enjoy the characters. You kind of grow a kingship with them because you see them go through so much, and you see them work so hard to get what they're gonna get, and yeah, it's a great movie. There's not much more I can say about it without putting too much spoilers in it. But yeah, DVD wise, it's not. I found you gotta be lucky to find a copy. You can probably order it on Amazon, but this is not something you can find in the stores or anything like that. However, I will say this. This is the kind of movie you want to see on Blu-ray, but I don't think this movie got a Blu-ray release yet. But I can say, even on DVD, it looks fantastic, so you don't have to worry there on that. But if you ever do find a Blu-ray version of it, buy it, no questions asked. But yeah, look for it on Amazon and other places. They also, I'm sorry, in case I forgot, the movie's also available to rent and buy on Amazon, Fandango, Vudu, PlayStation Store, YouTube, and iTunes and Google Play. I'm sorry if I forgot about that. But yeah, it's available there if you want to buy it through online medium. But I recommend DVD, of course, as always. But some people just like the streaming thing, and that's cool. Buying through internet, which is cool. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's an awesome movie. Check it out. It's fantastic. Made in 1963, it holds up very well. It's so old school action adventure fun. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.